I really need to talk about this new champion, getting him, and we're gonna pull some soul stones, so stick around, let's do this. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? Big shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers joining the channel lately. Welcome on in. And those of you some of you have been here from the get-go, way back in the day, before I even had 1,000 subscribers. And I just wanted to take a moment at the beginning of the video to thank you guys for being here on this journey with us, creating such an amazing community. And I want to encourage you guys to join the Discord. We talk about raid every single day, you know, problems, concerns, helpfulness, and just like sweet pics, you know, flexing a little bit as well. All of that stuff. The link's going to be in the description of every video for the Discord. I'd encourage you to come join and become a part of our Discord community. We'd love to have you there. So jumping in over here, obviously we're in the middle of this Monster Hunter's Path, and I was recording my video for yesterday, and I mentioned a little bit about it, but I wanted to dive deeper in and tell you what's really going to be needed if you're going to be going for this guy. Also, the Polarium is going to offer you things, okay? Some soul stones. And if you want to buy them, I just want to give you some guidance on that. Do I have anything in here? Yes. Okay. So for your, actually, that's not really helpful. Let's go take a look here. For your mortal soul stones, we can see those as low as 50 cents a piece. As long as they're less than $1 a piece, I think that that's still a good deal. Immortals, my target price for those is, you know, the best possible deals are going to be $2 a piece, but more than likely you're going to get those for $3 to $4 a piece, and I think that that's about, you know, reasonable. And then the Eternal Soul Stones, they're just ridiculous, okay? Polarium's standard price for those is $20 for one. Okay, as you saw in that other pack offer, it was $15. My price point on these would be like $7 to $8 is what I would be happy spending on it, because they can be particularly good, okay? As an example of how particularly good they can be, I did pull this off camera. I had one Eternal Soul Stone, and I was like, I'm not going to go all the way and record that. I was in bed. It was the middle of the night. And of course, I got something absolutely insane. I am going to be taking, Crushing Rend and testing that out on her, okay? Now, is that going to be amazing on her? Probably. In all honesty, probably it is. I'm going to really need to redo this, but I don't have any dust, I don't think. Let's just take a look real quick. No, 2 dust. Okay. But I want to tell you what I did before I jump in and pull these soul stones, okay? So, what did I do, okay? Let's look at my champion pool first, okay? Number 1, I took all of my Void champions from the Void 2X. I leveled up a third of them to level 30, and then I used those as chickens and ranked them up. For most of you guys, you should be putting levels into your 3 stars before you sacrifice them, and you should be focusing on 2 stars. Can you even, this is hiding behind me. You should be focusing on 2 stars and ranking those up to 3 stars. And you can do this with your mystery shards. We've talked a lot about mystery shards here, and for most of you, you should be running 12-3 brutal because you don't have a lot of mystery shards, okay? Unless you have thousands of mystery shards, it is going to be tough. It is going to be tough to do this with just mystery shards. So all of that stuff works well together if you pulled void shards, etc. Now, could you go in and pull some ancient shards for food? You definitely could. And if you're committed to getting this guy, I think that that is worthwhile. It is going to be a significant effort to get him. Is he worth it? I don't know. But what I do know is protected buffs are unprecedented, and that's what I want to go for. I think he could be ridiculous for Griffin. I think that he might be able to do something in Bommel. In Hydra, he might be able to just protect your team on his own. And my initial thought is that he is going to be particularly good in this one gear set, and that is going to be Guardian gear. I think he will be very good in Guardian gear. That will be a way that he can also protect your team, and another way he can heal himself. And also, this Doom Tower rotation happens to be the Griffin, and you can farm him. Okay, even if you're just farming level 10 here, that's enough to get one 5 or 6 star piece every single day. So after a week, you can do a 10 pull or 7. I forget what the actual math is, but it's significant if you're farming this every day with your silver keys. Okay, now, what did I actually do? I leveled up 50 30s to 4-star. Okay, I leveled up all of those 4 stars to level 17. And then I leveled 10 4 stars, which became these 5 stars. And so that cost me 2,500 energy, but I did have champions ready to go for that. Okay, if you don't have champions ready to go for that, then you're going to need to start down here with the commons and uncommons and work your way up. Personally, I like skipping the commons and starting with the uncommons, but you have to decide what is good for your account, what makes sense for you. I am going to continue to level up some more 4 stars, and then I can sacrifice and clear all of these out, and then I'm going to level up all of the 5 stars, okay? And you can see that I made some 6 stars recently as well. Some of these are in the sparring pit. Some of these could use more levels. Most of the time, I don't level up the 6 stars all the way during events like this because it becomes less and less efficient the higher levels you get. So I would at most take them like halfway, unless it's a champion that you're going to use immediately, but then I might consider just using brews or barrels, okay? I think that if you have the resources to go for this champion, you should do it. I do. It will take lots of energy. Like, you will need thousands of energy, but this is the type of thing that you save energy and gems for. So let me know what you think about all of that in your comments, and let's jump over and pull some Soulstones. So, we know that we're going to get a set amount of points for our Soulstones, so we know exactly how much we're going to get. On our Mortal Soulstones, we are going to get 11,000, and then our Immortal Soulstones is going to be a lot more. And the reason why I did this is because I want to go for both sides. I want to basically max out this event. So my Immortal Soulstones are going to be 60,000 points. And if you're looking to spend money in this event, souls are a great way to progress your account as well. Ooh, let me unlock this. I'll buy that. I'm going to try to switch this piece of gear. Let's go do that real quick. I don't know how much time this video is going to be, but we were talking about the Razzlevarg chest, if I can find it. Actually, let's look at her gauntlets. That's another one. We'll be able to have a couple tries here. Just hit it on the first try. Crit damage. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so glad we did this in the video. And then you just click it to go back. Oh, baby, there we go. We are rocking and rolling now. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good video right now. All right, so what we're going to do, yes, I ascended a piece of gear. Heck yes. All right, so let's start by pulling some Mortal Soul Stones. What I want to focus on is the Immortal Soul Stones, and then probably save the Mortals for another day, because I need to make space anyway. When you are monitoring your soul collection, you should start keeping and ascending some random epics. I'm not saying every epic is going to be useful, but if they're useful, like Morag here, this is a second soul for Morag. So I might be building a second one for the Cursed City. So those are things that you might want to consider, is keeping a second one in case you build a second copy. And that type of thinking is more for, late endgame type players. But even mid-game players, you should still be planning ahead, because you probably don't get that many souls. So I just want to put that bug in your ear in order to try to help you out here. Now, I guess we're going to have to pull a few of the mortals, but I'm also going to try to save some if I can for the next event. But then I will have that there as like a parachute backup plan. Yeah, see, like all three of those, if I didn't have souls for those, I would keep those. All right, I'm going to quick pull this. We don't need to wait on these. Mostly, this is going to be crap. I know some other content creators recommend buying the mortals, and I do also. For example, you can get a nice 4-star soul for Skull Crusher. That's a great example of what can happen. But I only recommend buying the mortals until you have a good basis on your account of souls. Once you have a good basis of your account of souls, then I would recommend just getting immortals and focusing on those, because I'm going to show you what the potential is here. Certainly, we're going to get a lot of rares, but this is the main way that I've been able to progress my account, is the immortal soul stones. So if you're making purchases, you should definitely be focusing there. All right, cool. We got enough to have 40. I was not about to pull 9 individual ones, unless I absolutely had to. So, what is even on my wish list right now? I have no souls for Sulfurion, Acrisia, or Helicath, so I think all of those are legit. There's tons of ones that I would be great, but those are basically focusing on 2 areas of the game: your arena champions and your Hydra champions. That should be the focus of your soul stones, in my opinion. But obviously, if you disagree, let me know. There's my first 15,000. Harrier. There you go, Ash. Exemplar. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to keep that. Okay, here's Legendary. 4-star Artak. We already have a 5-star one, and I will probably sell that. Neldor, I don't have him, but I will keep that. Rian, I feel like, has flown completely under the radar. She's so good. And Exemplar, I'm going to need to think about that. Like, is this a usable champion? I've never used her, to be honest with you. Okay, so, yes, that was not great. However, it can be amazing, okay? And just like with shards, you're never going to get all the things you want. Oh, 6-star Drexthar, 5-star Mezimel. This is legit. 6-star Drexthar. I'm going to have to do something with that. Let me know what content you want to see 6-star Drexthar in, because that could be absolutely amazing. How cool is this screen, by the way? Absolutely outstanding. And then Mezimel, I mean, if I ever get her, like, that'll be amazing. Okay, we have 20 more. Just give me someone on my wish list, please. Does anyone use Arndolf? Okay, here's Lego. Whoa, 5-star Pythion. I will take that. Another Lego. 4-star Goffred. I actually leveled up a second Goffred for Cursed City, and I'm not sure either of them have Blessing, so we'll definitely use that. Arndolf, are we using him? The 5-star Pythion is great. That will be helpful. Give me someone from my wish list. Here we go. 3-star Glacea. No. Ooh, 5-star Vargal. 3 in a row. 4-star Pinthroy. 3-star Mikage. 3-star Jetney. And the reason why these are so good is because that 3rd star, oh man, it unlocks a lot. You know, that 1st star is great, but the more stars you can unlock, the better. 5-star Vargal, I've been using him a lot lately. And Lady Mikage, I already have a nice blessing on her, so we can't do that. And then we're going to buy an Eternal Soulstone as well. And we're going to pull that. And that's another benefit of pulling Immortal Soulstones, is that they flow into Eternals. And yes, you could come in here and you could buy the Eternal Soul Essence. I do think that that's a good idea, because then you can buy the souls in the market, but also you can basically just skip the line. Okay, you can basically just skip the line. So anyway, let's pull the Eternal. Well, let's just get a 6-star Epic, okay. Oh, Tyrell. I mean, I do like Tyrell. I'm sure he could be pretty helpful still. He is the #1 epic that I want on the free-to-play, actually, was Tyrell. But we'll take it here on the main as well. And that got me so many points, okay? Obviously, I did spend a little bit of money for this. But you can see, like, okay, well, I can add a 5th star to my Vargal. Okay, great, right? And if I didn't have one for him, then this would have been the time, right? I can put a blessing on the 2nd Goffred, which is amazing. Who else is going to be impactful? The Pythion one, geez. The Pythion one, I use him in all different kinds of places. I do have one for, oh, when did I get that? Yes, please. Yes, please, Yumiko. Got you. And then some of these other ones. Here's the Drexthar. Definitely want to do that. And again, let me know where you want to see him with this 6-star blessing. That's absolutely outstanding. And then, am I using one of my Rag Ashes? Yeah, probably. I don't know which one. We'll go with this one. I think that that's the right one. Doesn't really matter. I have a Ragash army. And then the rest of those we're probably going to save, because I don't know whether I want to keep or sell them. Also, for you guys, I like having champions that are unascended, because I know that, you know, probably most people's accounts look like this, with 1 and 2 stars, and maybe a couple higher ones. But let me know how it's going for you. That will put me at 90,000, and that is coming close to being able to get this guy. We have what's happening this weekend? Can I redeem him this weekend and get points for that? Which thing is happening this weekend? Anyway, that'll do it for me here today. I hope this video was helpful to you. If so, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.